I've made an app where people can post their daily productivity hacks, and I wanted that they also can share it to social media. And when I click on this little icon, I get the box that its link is copied, and you will see that I have this complete link copied to my clipboard. When I click on X, it will redirect to the X page, and I directly have my text here so I can post it. So to recreate it, I've made a component called social share, imported the icons and make the background color just so it look like that. First, what we want is we want a text that's given or that we can post. So we create const text, and we can write whatever we want. Like this is my share text, and we want a URL that we can share. So we do const URL, and then we can do something like google.com. It's not important. Yeah. So after that, we want that we can copy the link to our clipboard. So we do a function or const, call it copy URL, do it an error function. And now we need the, what it says here, navigator.clipboard.text, and then the text we want. We can do whatever we want in here, but we want that the URL is copied. To call this function, we have here our little link icon. We do a onClick method and put the copy URL function inside of it. So now if we click on it and we look for our clipboard, we see google.com is saved to our clipboard. So now our users don't really know what happened. So we use the toast notification from Chatcn. After you install Chatcn, just add the toast component to the project. Then in the layout, we need a little toaster. So down here, we add the toaster from the component UI toaster. Oops. And in our share component, we now can use the const toast from use toast. And it's important that we use client so this can work correctly. And in our copy URL function, we want to call the toast with the title like copied. And if we save both and we look down here and click on it, you will see there's the little toast notification. And now the user knows that it worked correctly. So to do it for the other social media, I've already have the links up here. We can just copy them. And now on every href, add this href and add the URL inside it. Now we need this $sign before it. And if we look now and click on X, you will see that it worked correctly. We have our text. This is share text. And then we have our URL, how we wanted it. And now we can use it for every other one. I will put them down in the description so you can use it. But now we don't know when it will be on the computer and when it will be on the mobile phone. So we create a component, we create a function like check window size. Oops. And we need an use state. So we use like is mobile, set is mobile react.useState, but we will use useState directly. And now we do a little let window size. And now we check because sometimes the window will be undefined, but if it's not undefined, the window size will be the inner width of the window, and we can check if window size is less than like 768. We will do that isMobile 2, and as I said, isMobile will be false. When it's possibly undefined, we can just set it to 0. And now to call this function, we create an use effect that will only run one time when we open the page. So we do check window size, and we will close it. So it only runs one time. So that it works correctly, we need to add the isMobile to the use effect. And now if we check, it will say false, and if we do it in small window, it will say true. And now we can use it for, like here, WhatsApp. We do isMobile, and if yes, then we will we add this component here, and if not, we will have the web window or the web URL. So we can check here for the web URL, add here the href, and set it to the web URL if it's mobile. We check here WhatsApp, href, and add here the $sign. So now if we check, we have the web URL. If we have a big browser, so it will says we are on a computer, and with a small window, it will says you are on mobile, so it redirects you to the WhatsApp directly on the phone. Now we can do it for the US one, like here for Reddit. We add the href here in here. Add the $sign before the text. Then we have the Telegram, the href. Then we need Facebook. Oops. And we now need threads. And for Telegram, we can do the exact same thing like we did for WhatsApp. We do here a little bit is mobile. Yes, then we will put these upwards. Not, so we can do it just like that. And we need the Telegram for the app. We place this URL, and now we can see with this one we can copy it to the clipboard. Then we have Twitter, Threads, WhatsApp, Reddit, Telegram, and Facebook. And on a small device, it will be WhatsApp, the app on the device, and the Telegram app